Hey there, hi there, hello there, and welcome to another Narjan Reacts. In this video, I'm reacting to episode 6 of Over the Garden Wall. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Kind of sad we already are at episode 6. Only got 4 episodes left? Yeah, 4 episodes left. Lullaby and Frogland. Are we gonna get something to do with Kitty? Oh, Steamboat, cool. Wait, they're all frog. So wait, why do we have humanoid frogs and then we have like feral frog, like pretty Kitty? Wait, is Kitty actually not
What a nice way to
frog?
spend our last day. Our journey is finally over. Pretty soon I'll be back home. You sound uncharacteristically wistful.
What? Sorry, just thinking.
If she has a way to send us back where we came from, I don't know who
So
she
Kitty
is or
isn't,
who she is or when or why she is, but as
girl
where
like
she is where we will go. To Adelaide, Adelaide.
Bird singing?
Come on and join the Adelaide parade.
He's trying to make her smile. That's cute.
Today.
Boy.
Oh my god, that sounded so
Finally
much like
going home.
Frodo's laugh.
What's with George Washington being naked?
Warren.
He's an outcast, and he's cold. Feel these cold feet.
No, he's supposed to be cold, Greg. He's a frog.
But
They're
he's
cold-blooded.
Come on, George. You're a manly frog.
George,
and
isn't
you
it
need
Kitty?
some socks.
Just by the voice alone, I would say it's a male.
Uh-oh, it looks like we're in trouble.
It's
Okay, never
'cause
mind,
the
maybe it could be a
president is
female.
nude.
It's probably because you snuck on without paying.
Oh, yeah. But that's because Greg threw all our money away. You take him, not
You
me.
literally could have reached into the pond and taken all the money in there.
Sorry.
Not the plot. Oh, they're maggots too.
Tadpoles.
Not the babies! Oh my god, the baby crying. Don't step on them! What the fuck?
Good day, gentlemen.
Why'd you just sound like a Minecraft
Good day,
villager?
gentlemen.
Wart, draw me.
Okay,
Ow, 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 ow.
what's going on?
Don't push me.
Oof, oof, oof.
I don't think the frogs speak English, so wouldn't it speaking English like give you away?
Okay, everybody.
Also,
Act
Greg, you're a little
Drummy,
walking
drummy.
drum.
Said act natural.
Oh, he's about to get pounded.
Wart, draw me.
Not in that way.
Face.
Okay, okay. Shh. Don't draw attention to us.
Really, Word? Don't you? Stop stepping on
No
the
bassoon
baby!
player. Uh-oh.
Oh, the frogs are not
Dog,
happy.
those frogs really love the bassoon.
Why don't you play the bassoon?
That'll get us kicked off this boat for sure.
No,
The flute?
Greg's right. You should play it. Go ahead. You'll do fine. You
Wait,
play
didn't you say you played the clarinet?
The bassoon and clarinet are way different.
There
I
you
don't
go.
have the embouchure for bassoon. Nobody wants to hear me play.
I do.
I do.
Alright, they're losing their marbles.
Yeah, here we go.
At night, when the lake is a mirror
Huh?
and the
Whoa.
moon rides the waves to the
Wait, isn't that the narrator for this freaking series?
single soul sets his voice singing at a pair of
Well, now it's confirmed. He's
heartstrings.
definitely a boy.
Beatrice, thanks
man.
for supporting my
Yeah.
bassooning.
Yeah.
Carries their reverie on.
Oh no. Oh. They liked it so much, they're like, shh, let him keep playing.
Then softly
They're like, who
it
cares about the
falls
indecent
by a
exposure?
house
Just
near the
amazing voice.
stream, and over the garden wall.
Are you serenading them?
with
Please don't have any French kissing. I don't want to see frogs with their tongues.
I knew you were special.
We could talk this whole time.
Looks like they're hibernating in the mud.
Yeah.
Where's Adelaide's house? Is it close?
It's, we should probably just go tomorrow, I think. We don't want
He's
to
trying
bother
to
her too
delay it.
late, you know?
I call that mud over there.
Oh, yeah. There's not quicksand.
You done good, Mr. President. You done good.
If I was you, I wouldn't even want to go.
So wait,
home.
Yeah, but I can't stay here
Froggy
forever.
gonna leave or Kitty?
not?
Or whatever his name is.
Yeah, maybe it is better to stay here.
Great, then it's agreed we're not going to Adelaide's. Good night, Wirt.
Beatrice doesn't want him to
what?
leave. It's cute.
Oh, good night, Beatrice.
I wonder what Beatrice looks like. Is he? Oh my god, that freaking rock
Beatrice.
still has it. What a light sleeper that he wakes up to her like leaving. I would have slept right through that.
Come on, Greg.
I'm coming.
Was she going to the lady to turn her back? Now you're a blackbird.
That's what you said, but
Can't you see I'm sick and helpless? Achoo!
Why does this
All
feel like
alone
the
in world.
big
I
bad
want
wolf?
a child servant. Close the door, or I'll catch my death and go.
What's going on?
you shouldn't be here.
Adelaide?
Wait, is she not
Welcome
even-
home, children.
But I thought we were friends.
Now they are mine, and once I fill their heads with wool, they'll become just like little sheep and follow my every command.
All along, you've been leading us to this crazy lady?
I do as he commands, the voice of the night, the beast,
Oh, the beast.
of eternal darkness. The night air is poisonous.
Breathe it in, lady. Wirt, Greg, let's go.
The deadly air.
Whoa, jeez, she wasn't kidding.
It's French.
Instead of
Wirt,
water, it's
Greg?
freaking.
Huh?
Kitty's back.
Franklin!
This freaking frog's name keeps changing like every episode. I swear. No, that's what it is! I want more. I need more. Oh my god. Oh. That was an episode. Jeez. Okay. Let me go ahead and get my thoughts then. Alright, so the plot for this episode. This was a reveal that, well, I mean, this one, okay, so we find out that the frog, Benjamin Franklin slash Kitty slash, I had to think of another two names for him. I'll just call him Froggy. I'm gonna get confused with all these names. So we find out Froggy's race is actually like humanoid, where they walk around and stuff, kind of like the frog that did the old Warner Brothers "Hello, my baby, hello." Like, it reminds me of that, or the old Disney cartoon that had the frog that was like humanoid. Okay, yeah, so they're like humans, which I mean is on par with the series, considering you had the school full of animals that were like humans in the sense, or humanoid. They walked around on two legs and stuff. Well, not all of them. I don't know. This is, you know, I'm just not gonna try to make any logic out of that. So we find out that Froggy and his people are, or Froggy and his frogs are humanoid-like, and then we find out Froggy is most likely a male, and he can sing in English. And then he almost gets signed a contract, so he almost left. And then you do kind of see a maturity in Greg that I feel like your typical child would probably throw a tantrum over Froggy leaving and like, or possibly leaving and not understand why and get upset over it. But Greg like showed a maturity where he saw Froggy was happy and like had an opportunity, so he was like, you know, kind of like just like, it was nice knowing you, Froggy, and was just left without saying anything. So that's kind of mature of Greg to do that. When even adults, I feel like, would have a hard time if that's like if your child wanting to leave. Like, parents would have a hard time with that. So that was showing some maturity from Greg. Then you got it where it turns out that the reason why Beatrice was feeling so sad, I thought it was because she just didn't want Greg and Wirt to leave. But then come to find out that she was working with a witch. But from what the sound, Beatrice was saying that she wanted to free herself and her family from a curse. But then she was saying, you know, turn me into a human to help you to take Wirt and Greg's place. So wait, is Beatrice actually just the not apprentice, but like was just working for that witch and just was sent out to find two boys? So I'm kind of confused on that. But yeah, so turns out that she was just leading Greg and Wart to, I guess, be slaves to the witch, or mindless puppets or whatever it was. So now Wart believes that Beatrice is bad and was just tricking them all along, which she was to an extent, but then she grew to like them. And didn't want them to be turned into like mindless puppets. So the plot definitely went serious here. Character-wise, I like that Froggy wasn't just a frog throughout this, that it's actually, he actually is like sentient, and he actually can speak English if he had chosen to, but he only, I guess, does it to sing or whatever. So I like that part for Froggy. Again, I liked Greg showing some maturity, like, even though he's, like, I don't know how old Greg is, I'm gonna presume he's, like, 9, 10, maybe younger, but that he showed maturity with that. Wart, we got kind of like now we know that the girl he was crushing on is named Sarah, but we didn't get much else with that. But then we see that he does, like, he is caring, because, like, you could see Beatrice was upset about something on the boat, and so he, started singing with Greg, even though Wart's been pretty, like, kind of, not aloof with Greg, but kind of like, little brother, annoying little brother, yeah, kind of thing, so he wouldn't, like, join in on stuff, but to cheer up Beatrice, he started singing with Greg and then dancing with them and stuff, to try and cheer her up, so I thought that was sweet of Wart. So I feel like Wart's been my favorite character through the series so far, and I feel like he, like, at first I was like, wow, he's kind of like a coward the way he just ran away from the wolf and left Greg behind. Like, that's great big brother. But again, I don't know how old the two of them are. Wart can literally be like only like 12 years old or something, and so it's understandable why he'd run in that sense. But yeah, I would say Wart's definitely my favorite character in this series, which we don't have many episodes left, so I guess you could say, unless something really changes the last few episodes. Yeah, I would say Wart's definitely my favorite character in this. The witch that Beatrice was working for. Oh yeah, Beatrice. I like that we see. Also, it's interesting because in the previous episode, like, they were talking about, like, their dark secrets, and so it's interesting that Beatrice lied, unless maybe she wasn't. So maybe her family was turned into bluebirds, and so was she, and then she ended up working for the witch. But then with this episode, it almost sounds like she's been a bluebird, and that she was willing to sacrifice herself and be turned into a human to take Wart in Greg's place. So either she was telling the truth with that dark secret she told to Wart, or she was, like, it was half truth, half lie or something. But yeah, I feel bad for Beatrice. Like, I like Beatrice's character. I would say Beatrice would be my second favorite character in this series. And then the witch was kind of, the witch literally felt like this series version of the Wicked Witch from Wizard of Oz, but instead of water melting her, it was literally air. Like, fresh air was melting. So is it that she kept herself cooped up in, like, musty air and stuff, and then as soon as fresh air hit her, she just melted? Like, that's kind of funny. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, how does she? Okay, I'm gonna say this. It's gotta be where Beatrice was her assistant or something, because if she can't, like, if she literally dies going out into fresh air, then that means Beatrice would be the one to get her food. And why Beatrice was such in a rush to get back, because maybe the witch couldn't, like, live long enough. Like, Beatrice couldn't be gone long because she was the one getting the food for the witch and everything and cleaning up for her and stuff. Or him. I don't know if that witch wasn't him or her. Sounded like a guy. It actually sounded like the same voice actor that voiced the Quincy guy in the previous episode. Yeah, the witch had a short role. Honestly, it was kind of comedic the way they went out. Just melting from air. It's like that's like people who spend, it's like gamers or, People that spend too much time indoors, they get exposed to sunlight or air and just melts. But yeah, I would say I like this episode. The music was good. Animation was good. Yeah, I think that's honestly it for my thoughts for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you like early access to my full unedited reactions, go join my Patreon. Link in the description and pinned comment below. But anyway, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night, and keep burning bright. See ya!